Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A game played with a ball and bat by two teams of 11 players. Teams take turns trying to score runs. Leaping insect. Male makes chirping noises by rubbing the forewings together. Play cricket. An outdoor game played on a field of specified dimensions. Any of various insects having leathery forewings and membranous hindwings and chewing mouthparts. Any of various insects having leathery forewings and membranous hindwings and chewing mouthparts. Any of various insects having leathery forewings and membranous hindwings and chewing mouthparts. Contend against an opponent in a sport, game, or battle. Princeton plays Yale this weekend. Pretend to have certain qualities or state of mind. She plays deaf when the news are bad. Manipulate manually or in one's mind or imagination. She played nervously with her wedding ring. A dramatic work intended for performance by actors on a stage. He wrote several plays but only one was produced on Broadway. The act using a sword, or other weapon, vigorously and skillfully. A weak and tremulous light. The play of light on the water. Gay or light-hearted recreational activity for diversion or amusement. It was all done in play. Activity by children that is guided more by imagination than by fixed rules. Freud believed in the utility of play to a small child. Consider not very seriously. She plays with the thought of moving to Tasmania. Cause to happen or to occur as a consequence. Play a joke. Replay, as a melody. She played the third movement very beautifully. Game. The activity of doing something in an agreed succession. It is still my play. Perform on a stage or theater. She acts in this play. Stake on the outcome of an issue. She played all her money on the dark horse. An attempt to get something. They made a futile play for power. A deliberate coordinated movement requiring dexterity and skill. The runner was out on a play by the shortstop. Engage in recreational activities rather than work. Occupy oneself in a diversion. On weekends I play. Cause to emit recorded audio or video. I'll play you my favorite record. Movement or space for movement. There was too much play in the steering wheel. Behave carelessly or indifferently. The removal of constraints. They gave full play to the artist's talent. Engage in an activity as if it were a game rather than take it seriously. They played games on their opponents. The act of playing for stakes in the hope of winning, including the payment of a price for a chance to win a prize. There was heavy play at the blackjack table. Verbal wit or mockery, often at another's expense but not to be taken seriously. In games or plays or other performances, the time during which play proceeds. Rain stopped play in the fourth inning. Play a role or part. Gielgud played Hamlet. Act or have an effect in a specified way or with a specific effect or outcome. This factor played only a minor part in his decision. A preset plan of action in team sports. The coach drew up the plays for her team. A state in which action is feasible. The ball was still in play. A theatrical performance of a drama. The play lasted 2 hours. Be at play. Be engaged in playful activity. Amuse oneself in a way characteristic of children. The kids were playing outside all day. Behave in a certain way. Play safe. Be performed or presented for public viewing. What's playing in the local movie theater? Bet or wager, money. He played $20 on the new horse. Cause to move or operate freely within a bounded space. The engine has a wheel that is playing in a rack. Discharge or direct or be discharged or directed as if in a continuous stream. Play water from a hose. Emit recorded sound. The tape was playing for hours. Employ in a game or in a specific position. They played him on first base. Exhaust by allowing to pull on the line. Play a hooked fish. Make bets. Play the casinos in Trouville. Move or seem to move quickly, lightly, or irregularly. The spotlights played on the politicians. Participate in games or sport. We played hockey all afternoon. Perform music on a musical instrument. He plays the flute. Perform on a certain location. The prodigy played Carnegie Hall at the age of 16. Play on an instrument. The band played all night long. Pretend to be somebody in the framework of a game or playful activity. Let's play like I am mommy. Put a card or piece into play during a game, or act strategically as if in a card game. He is playing his cards close to his chest. Shoot or hit in a particular manner. She played a good backhand last night. Use or move. I had to play my queen. Use to one's advantage. She plays on her client's emotions. Utilization or exercise. The play of the imagination. Lives in human dwellings. Naturalized in parts of America. Pale arboreal American cricket noted for loud stridulation. Lives in human dwellings. Naturalized in parts of America. Common American black cricket. Attacks crops and also enters dwellings. Common American black cricket. Attacks crops and also enters dwellings. Digs in moist soil and feeds on plant roots. The batting turn of a cricket player or team. A small cut. Cut slightly, with a razor. A glancing contact with the ball off the edge of the cricket bat. Hit a glancing blow with the edge of the bat. Crickets. Crickets. With the arm swung round at shoulder height. Round arm bowling. A game in which balls are rolled at an object or group of objects with the aim of knocking them over or moving them. Cricket. The act of delivering a cricket ball to the batsman. The playing of a game of 10 pins or duck pins, etc. Sports equipment used in playing cricket. Avoid or try to avoid fulfilling, answering, or performing duties, questions, or issues. Cricket. A score of nothing by a batsman. Dip into a liquid. A heavy cotton fabric of plain weave, used for clothing and tents. Flesh of a duck, domestic or wild. Small wild or domesticated web-footed broad-billed swimming bird, usually having a depressed body and short legs. Submerge or plunge suddenly. To move, the head or body, quickly downwards or away. Before he could duck, another stone struck him. Cricket. A score of nothing by a batsman. Sports. 3 consecutive scores by one player or 3 scores in one game, as in cricket or ice hockey, etc. Serving to set in motion. His first, or maiden, speech in Congress. Cricket. An over in which no runs are scored. An unmarried girl, especially a virgin. Cricket. An over in which no runs are scored. Having come or been brought to a conclusion. The affair is over, ended, finished. Throughout a period of time. Stay over the weekend. Over the entire area. The wallpaper was covered all over with flowers. Cricket. The division of play during which 6 balls are bowled at the batsman by one player from the other team from the same end of the pitch. The base part of a tree that remains standing after the tree has been felled. Walk heavily. Cause to be perplexed or confounded. This problem stumped her. A platform raised above the surrounding level to give prominence to the person on it. Cricket. Any of 3 upright wooden posts that form the wicket. Remove tree stumps from. Stump a field. The part of a limb or tooth that remains after the rest is removed. Travel through a district and make political speeches. The candidate stumped the Northeast. A small round container that is open at the top for holding tobacco. A large ball with finger holes used in the sport of bowling. The quantity contained in a bowl. The act of rolling something, as the ball in bowling. A large structure for open-air sports or entertainments. A concave shape with an open top. A dish that is round and open at the top for serving foods. A round vessel that is open at the top, used chiefly for holding food or liquids. A wooden ball, with flattened sides so that it rolls on a curved course, used in the game of lawn bowling. Engage in the sport of bowling. My parents like to bowl on Friday nights. Hurl a cricket ball from one end of the pitch towards the batsman at the other end. Roll a ball.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.